Now continuing from the introduction of C language, now we're going to take up one more topic, which is on variable initialization or the assignment operators. The variable initialization can be done using three ways. One is the initializing one variable. So what is that syntax? Type the variable name equals data. So when type, what is the data type which you can have? It can be a int, which can be a float, which can be a char, which can be a double. So variable name must be a name of the variable, and what is the data? That is equal, this is an assignment operator, and data, the value to be stored in that memory location. So that is the meaning of this. So for example, if I say int a is equal to 10. So what is int? Int is the type of the variable. So that is it's an integer variable. Then integer variable is the one, the variable does not contain any decimal point. So if you see here, the data which is 10, does not contain any floating any decimal point. A is the variable name and equals is the assignment operator. So how this memory location will going to take place? For an int is always for 2 bytes. So A will going to have 1 and 0 here. So this is the 2 bytes memory location. So initialization, point number 2. Initializing more than one variable while defining. So that is, what does it mean? All the variables defined must be separately initialized. So for example, if I considering int, so count which should be equal to 0. So count is the variable name, equals is the assignment operator. 0 is the data what you want to assign to count. Then int is the data type, which is the integer. Similarly, sum equals 0. Sum equals 10. So since it is count is equal to 0, so exactly the count for an integer it should have 2 bytes. So memory location is 2. So 0 will be there here. Similarly, sum is equal to 10. So the bytes is 2. You can see 1 and 0 here. Then int I comma j equals 200. So what does it mean? I is going to be a garbage value wherein you are not assigned any number, any value there for I. Therefore, I contains the garbage value here. So that is the reason why we have this question mark. Similarly, j is equal to 200. So since it is 2 bytes, j is equal to 2, 0 and 0. So this is how the memory location is going to take place. int I is equal to 100. So 100 means 100. Then j is equal to 200, so it contains like this, j is equal to 200 and k is equal to 300 semicolon. So again k will be equal to 300. So initializing at appropriate place. So what does it mean? So int I semicolon, so then I is equal to 100 semicolon, int j, then j is equal to 200 semicolon, int k semicolon, then k is equal to 300 semicolon. So this is, and modifying the basic data types. How to modify the basic data type? Keywords using which the meaning of the basic data types can be altered or modified more precisely to effectively use the memory to store the data are called the type of modifiers or type specifiers. So what are the specifiers? Same as the example and same as. What is that? Specify sign, same as signed int, sign a semicolon, so signed int a semicolon. Then unsigned, so unsigned int, unsigned a semicolon, unsigned int a. Short int, short int, short a semicolon and short int a semicolon. Similarly, long int, long a semicolon, example long int a, which is same as that. Similarly, so this is how you will be able to modify the basic data types. So these are all the informations which is required in this basic of C programming. Thank you.